Hello, what's up? What's up? Welcome to Timeshare Radio. We are owned and operated by timesharerenters.com. And before we get into it, DJ, press that button one more time for me. It's Timeshare Radio. Owned and operated by timesharerenters.com. Go to timesharerenters.com or dial 833-5-RENTER and get started renting your timeshare today. Alrighty, so in today's episode, we are going to address a pretty important issue here. Let me just go ahead and read the question to you. It says, I own a timeshare and I constantly get calls from companies saying that they can sell or rent my timeshare. How can I tell if these companies are real or scams? Alrighty, so this is a big deal here. So the first red flag is something that is actually mentioned in the question. You're constantly getting calls from companies. How many times are these companies calling you? If you're getting calls nearly every day or every other day from any company, whether it's timeshare related or not, that's borderline harassment, and I would stay far away from that company, as far away as possible. Okay? So how can we tell if these companies are real or scams? So that was number one. Number two is what I want you to do is see how the company behaves. Okay? So see how the company behaves when you tell them that you need to think about it. If you've spoken to one of these representatives and they've pitched you and told you how much their services are going to cost, do they try to force you to make a decision right then and there? Do they overly pressure you? Do they blindside you by putting someone else on the phone to try to convince you to join the company that day? These are red flags that I would avoid if I were you, if the answer to those questions are yes.